Guys, it is Josh Reed from Tier 1 Lifestyle. It is Monday. It is the weekend after Easter, and I guarantee you everyone right now is just like, thank God, right? I mean, you guys got so busy this weekend, family coming in, making plans, whatever it may be, and you're just like, just things are going nuts. You don't feel like you have time for anything, and it just gets overwhelming, and your stress level just peaks, right? And I kind of went through that this week. And during these times, unfortunately, you don't get to accomplish as much as you would like to because you have time set out with family or whatever. But it's important to understand that during these stressful times, we may not be, quite ourselves. And you're saying, well, how's that possible, I'm always myself. Well, are you though? Have you ever noticed that when you get stressed out or you get overworked that like things just don't click the way that you want them to, or maybe someone said something and you're just like, and it kind of riled you up inside, and you may have responded kind of negatively to it. Do you think that's you on an everyday basis? I mean, think about it. How many times have you been super stressed out and overworked that someone said something to you or something happened and you reacted in a way that you later regretted? I can say that I've done it. I'm sure that you've probably done it. And then you have to go back and you have to apologize for it. And you're going, man, no, and you want to come up with the reasons and the excuses of why it happened. Or maybe during the apology, you're like, I was just stressed out. I just wasn't being me. How many times have you done it? I mean, think about it. The bigger question I think here is, why do we do that? Why do we let situations affect us greater when we're busier or more stressed out? Is it an emotional response? I'd probably say 99.9% of the time it is. It's this emotional feeling. And because you're so busy, you've got so much stuff going on in your mind, that the emotion kind of shoots the answer out before your brain has enough time to really step back and go, how should I respond? And we're all guilty of it. I mean, we're humans. It's going to happen, but how can we limit it from happening? And my answer to this is very simple. At those times of peak stress or busyness or the holiday season's coming in and everyone's just lost their mind, the best thing you can do is step back and become self-aware. If you are trying to progress in your field, or you're trying to start a business, or you're just trying to be a happier person, self-awareness is key. It allows you to see what you're doing and allows you to adjust your mindset the way that it needs to be adjusted, right? So during these busy points, when you step back and just take a breath before you respond to a situation, I assure you what you're going to find is that not only is your response better, but it doesn't leave this little bit of stress from that one situation. And it's something that we all just kind of need to do. I mean, we're all going to go through stress. We're all going to go through time periods of it being hectic, or that family members are crawling out of every single doorway in your home. It's going to happen. And the only thing you can do about it is be aware that it's going to happen, and aware that sometimes you may not respond the way that you should in high stress situations. So you need to step back, prepare your mental thought process for it, and evaluate yourself. This is the best thing you could possibly do. And you're going to be so surprised that during these times of stress, if you have mentally prepared yourself beforehand, then saying, I know it's going to be busy, there's going to be a lot of crazy shit going on, and you mentally prepare yourself for it, it's not going to be as hard as you may seem. That possum that you hit and blew a tire out on the road, you're not going to freak out about. Yeah, it's going to suck, and you're going to know it's going to suck, but your reaction to it is going to be very different. And your reaction is very important, to your well-being, not just mentally, but in your career and at your home life as well. Sometimes our reactions are detrimental to what we're trying to accomplish, and it happens more than what we would like to admit. So, tonight, guys, if you're coming off of a stressful weekend and you've had family climbing out every single door and window of your home, and the weekend just flew by way too fast, take some time, take a step back, evaluate what you're feeling and what you're doing, and prepare your mind to be able to handle situations that are going to be coming up in the next few days. And as long as you do this, I assure you, not only is your day going to be better, you're going to feel better, and you're going to be able to make the right decisions when you need to make them and not react to them emotionally. So tonight, guys, take this tidbit of information. I hope it helps you through your daily lives and at your peak stress points or your busy overworked loads and at those points in your life. And one thing I always tell you, is if you like the content, make sure you share it, make sure you comment, give me your feedback, and of course, hit the like button. And then here on YouTube, we also have a cool one that says subscribe. Go to that so you can get updates on all my new videos that we put out. And the other thing about that is listen, if it helps you guys, maybe you can give that information to someone else and you can be a change for them as well. So if you're not following me on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, catch me on there. I've got positive, motivational stuff all of the time popping out here and there. And that's to help you guys out and obviously help myself and keep myself grounded. But as I always say, tonight, make sure that you stay motivated and you stay on track.